All
My
right.
society check obviously didn't catch.
Okay, so who wants to bring us back up to speed on what happened last session?
We burned a house down.
A little more to it than that. That was the end of the session.
Y'all were tripped.
You've acquired the last 5 minutes. Yeah.
She was a witch.
A
Okay.
hag.
There was a pet too. I want to say it was a drake.
It was a nice session. We reunited a mother with her long lost daughter.
Yep, and the house ate her.
And try to eat you guys. Yeah.
Well, more like drink.
Oh yeah. Arthur Jr. lived that, which I'm very happy.
Yeah, and you almost didn't.
Yeah.
So, like, if you
Twice.
didn't, wouldn't Arthur Jr. have also died?
Oh shit. Is that how it works?
I mean,
Probably.
if he's attached to your soul.
Well, we need to
Oh.
assume he has one.
I mean,
Well,
don't I?
if he's an intelligent undead, he has a soul. I'm not getting into this. Anyways,
I was gonna say, are you sure about that?
I'm not opening up this can of worms later.
I'm opening up this can of dew. TM.
Okay. Anyways, so you arrived at Iron Taviah's hut, made your way through, got into a fight with the house spirit real quick. Well, not really a fight. It was more just he was a coward and you had him cornered for a minute, and then he hid in the fireplace. Anyways, you made your way down to the basement where you found Iron Taviah, and after some witty back and forth banter, got into a fight for your lives, which almost ended with everyone dying. But
We would have got better though.
need a body to get resurrected. Fuck off.
Yep.
Those were words. Yeah. Anywho, so after Iron Taviah died, the house tried to eat you. All of you made your way out, including Smurtlebin, who was also ejected, but took that
It
as
says hydration
trying to
is
be
important.
free from that
Everyone
home that he
drink
didn't
up.
even really
Take
want
a
to be at.
Hey.
So all of you are currently outside the house as you watch it burn to the ground. Vanderlance, I believe you were the one that got the satchel off of Iron Taviah. So, as I mentioned before, that has a severed finger in there and a journal.
Well, I guess I'll finger through the journal with my new finger.
Ooh.
It's a lot more tame than what I was gonna say, but okay.
What is a spirit fellow's name again? The
Smurtlebin.
house servant? Smurtlebin, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn over to him. Need a roommate? Or wait, no. Never mind.
Currently, he doesn't have a room.
Yeah,
Or a
I
mate.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything witty. Never
You
mind.
ain't get no bitches.
Okay. Well, Vanderlance, kind of turning through the journal, you can see that these seem to be records of all of the shipments that Iron Taviah has created. All the shipments of brain grit, that is. It looks like it's been filled with pickup dates and quantities of brain grits. And also here and there you can see some notes in the margins naming Sawney, Bride of the Sea, with the words Tremor Paste and Hollow Shore beneath them. A second note naming Decrosia and the town of Pagked, with the words Insufficient Quantity. But for the most part, it seems to just be keeping records of all of the ingredients that have been acquired or sent wherever.
No names of who they went to.
Besides Sawney, Bride of the Sea and Decrosia, no. So either things were sent to them or things were retrieved from them, unclear.
Okay. That's not helpful. I will relay the little bit of information that I have, and I guess we're looking to get payment now.
Well, currently you've only completed 1/3 of the mission.
1/3? I thought it was kill the person.
Kill her, everyone she's associated with.
Well, shit.
Does that
So
mean Mr. House Spirit needs to go too? Because he was associated with her.
It was more towards the people involved in the conspiracy.
What if? Wait. So who was the person mentioned in the journal again? There was another
So,
associate?
yes, you've got a Sani, Bride of the Sea, and Decrosia.
Okay.
I'm just gonna type those in the cheat sheet for you because it seems like the
Thank
thing
you.
to do.
So I have a plan.
Yeah.
1 second as I look to the cheat sheet. Don't worry, as soon as I see these names, I will relay this amazing plan. It involves, oh man, did I already forget that dude's name? It's okay. So
Are you talking about Smurtlebin?
Smiddelbin. Is it like
Smurtle.
Smurtle? Like,
Yeah, Smurtlebin.
I don't think
Okay.
that you can
Like so?
associate that with anything.
Skittle bags.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So anyways, how about we disguise Smurtlebin as Sani and Arthur Jr. as Decrosia, and we just go home and pretend that we took care of her associates.
So we'd have to kill both of these two anyway,
Oh shit.
Yeah,
because they're
the,
supposed to be dead. So if you
Well-
want to turn Arthur Jr. into somebody that we need to kill, I'm not above killing small animals.
Also-
However,
Well-
I don't.
you have no idea what these two look like, other than they are most likely hags.
But does our boss know what they look like?
No, but I think she would assume that the Coven of Hags is not made up of a cat and an old man.
That brings me to part 2 of my plan.
Okay.
Shopping and makeovers, but we're gonna have to put a pin in this plan because Arthur Jr. is no longer a candidate, as I did not consider the ramifications of Arthur Jr. pretending to be someone we need to kill.
Anywho. So you have two potential destinations you can go to, being Pagked or Sallow Shore. With Pagked being about 200 miles to the northwest, and Sallow Shore being about 100 miles to the east. So completely opposite directions.
So we're closer to Sallow Shore, or did I mishear? I'm sorry.
Yes, you are technically closer to Sallow Shore. You are free to go to either one. You just need some form of transportation to get there, since you're currently in the middle of the woods.
Okay. Let me see. If I have something here. Could I roll a society check? To see if I recognize anything about these two hags, or would it be another check?
Which one are we starting on?
Let's go with Sani, Bridge of the Sea.
Bride. It didn't autocorrect the bridge, did it?
No, I just misread it.
I
Yeah,
had to double check that one.
No, you're fine. It was just my brain running on low schlep. So D.
So roll me a society
but-
check.
Mhm. There we go. All right. What do I know?
Okay. So with a 20, you know that Sani the Sea Hag claims to be the town's lawyer for Sallow Shore. Those who seek justice go to her and bargain for her services, and you know that she has taken over a long submerged temple to Urgathoa, making it into her own lair.
Water shenanigans. Okay.
Yep,
I'll
sea witch.
mention. Oh yeah. Makes sense. I guess I'll mention this to the crew, to the squad, if you will. But I'd also like to look into or try to recall anything about Decrosia. Decrosia?
Yep. So with the 24, you will know that Decrosia has taken residence in Pagked and more or less taken over management of the entire place, as it is essentially a company town. It's all just factories, all ran by the same person. So everyone in the town works for the factories, and all the factories are owned by Decrosia.
Okay, so here are our options, guys. We go after Fish Lawyer, or we go after CEO Hag.
Well, I don't feel like dealing with the law, so I'll go after the CEO.
Okay, sounds good. We
I
got to
sense
vote
there's
for CEO.
profit to be made with a hostile takeover.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right, you incorpos.
Arthur, do you
Oh,
want to
there's
make me
spiders,
a
creatures.
society check on Pagked while you're at it?
Oh yeah. Yes, I do.
Okay, and I know it gave me some.
I don't know! I mean, seriously, what's with you people? I'm blind!
How many eds do we need to pack for this trip?
Real quick, Cyber, you want to refund that take glasses off? I meant to disable that, because obviously I need to be able to see.
No, you don't.
So,
God damn it, T.
what you know is that Pagked is a polluted industrial town. Its residents get sick and die with startling frequency. It's a source for simple metalware such as plows, and the Carter's Consortium keeps a general presence there.
Do we know the Carter's Consortium?
You met one person who was associated with them, but you don't generally know the Carter's Consortium. They're more of a minor faction, but still a faction.
Okay. Oh, who's the person that we met from the?
God damn it, T.
You saved her from the brewery. She was the Altinmared. She was the one that got captured by Pagked and was essentially being held for ransom.
Okay. Would we be able to? Where is she right now? I guess.
You
where
have
is our
no idea.
Oh damn. Where did we see her last?
Greydirge, where you saved her,
Greydirge.
and that was a couple weeks ago.
Gotcha. Can I do like a recall knowledge check to see if I know if she lived there or if she was she like just held there?
Sorry, never mind. Completely invalid. Export Guild, not Carter's Consortium.
Oh, never
Different
mind
people.
Then. Gotcha. So no stop at Greydirge.
Sorry, I mistook Amazon for FedEx.
No worries. I guess. Do you have any input, Faraday? Does Pagked sound good, or are you thinking Sallow Shore?
I think at this point I'm already outvoted.
Okay, well, not quite. I haven't voted yet, and if you have a very compelling argument, maybe Arthur Jr. could step into play as well.
I would say if something is an extension of your soul, it doesn't get a vote.
Also, if it doesn't
Okay,
speak
God.
common, it doesn't have a vote.
That.
So the only thing I would say is we're already almost at Sallow Shore.
That's a good point.
That would be my only argument.
Yeah, I have been
'Cause the
forced to prep
more-
for both of these, so I am ready for whichever you choose.
I will say I don't super like the idea of going underwater, which I feel like might be what this entails.
Do you even need to breathe?
Do I need to breathe?
Technically, yes, but to be clear, there is very easily obtainable like potions of water breathing or spells. It is not impossible to go underwater. It is totally doable.
Yeah, but I feel like it also severely restricts my speed, or like nerfs it rather.
It does, yes.
So that's another thing that kind of makes me sad.
Yeah,
but I guess I don't really
Decrosia owns a whole town.
going in a distance.
Sonny just
go on.
lives in a town.
Okay. Well, do you guys do you two have anything to add as far as like, because I think Faraday brings a pretty good point. Sallow Shores is fairly closer.
I don't fuck with water.
We're gonna have to fuck with water no matter what, just because
But
we
can
do it
put
later.
off.
That's a good point. We could just get it out of the way. And then we have, like maybe we'll have some more profits to sink our teeth into, letting Pagked simmer with the I don't know, it doesn't make sense. I forget what I said. But anyways, after hearing both arguments, I think we should maybe do like another vote around. Does everyone still want to go to the? I guess like Lucas and Lazarus, do you guys still feel we go to Pagked first, or what do you guys think?
I don't care. I just want to get going.
Understandable.
Okay, so abstain.
Um,
Lazarus is I don't fuck with water.
I'm just gonna change my vote just to get going.
Okay, Pagked it is.
I have just gonna make that call, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your input nonetheless, Faraday.
Okay. So, with Pagked 200 miles to the northeast, Lazarus, you do have the Mystic Carriage ritual in that spell book, which you would have to take some time to actually cast, and you would need a secondary caster.
Who's a
Did I
caster?
do that?
So, the secondary caster would have to make a crafting check, apparently. I don't know why.
Hey, I could, but I know, Lucas, do you have crafting too? Yes.
I am crafting, but I do not. I have very little fucks with magic.
Ah, fair. Well, I mean,
You're just the secondary, so it's just a crafting check for whoever the secondary quote-unquote caster is. Rituals
I
are
mean-
a little weird. They're basically made so non-magic people can do magic if they just set up a ritual.
Oh, okay.
So,
um,
whoever wants to be the secondary, fucking go for it. Can only be one of you, though.
I will be secondary.
Okay,
Leo.
Alrighty.
so, Lazarus, you will make an Arcana check or Occultism, whichever is higher. Okay, and Lucas, you make your crafting check, and that will add or subtract from the general check.
Or driving lore.
Yeah, but I kind of assumed no one had it.
That would be correct
Wait,
assumption.
would engineering lore
No.
work as well?
I give you that, yeah. If crafting works, then I'd say engineering lore also works. Just how much higher would it be? Or that. Okay, so that puts Lazarus at a
Exactly 3.
30, so he will actually just barely crit the DC. So you create a Mystic Carriage that lasts for 2 weeks instead of 1 week, and it can take you to up to 2 destinations, the first of which must be within 250 miles, which thankfully Pagked is right around there, and the second of which must be within 250 miles of the first destination, which it'll get you halfway before you have to do it again, basically.
Weird question, but would it take us to both if we went to Sallow Shore
No,
first?
it's the same
Okay.
No,
distance.
it
Oh,
would not.
okay.
Because
I thought we were
it's
closer to
250
Sallow
miles
Shore.
from the first destination. So if you go to Pagked, you're looking at I'm looking at 350-ish miles.
Mm,
So about 100 miles over.
okie dokie. Just curious. And we're off.
Yep. So, and I literally had to stop to double check how fast this card goes to figure out how long it takes you to get there. It was a thing.
Excuse me.
You're
So,
excused.
with the carriage, because apparently it goes fucking 20 miles an hour, you'll get there about 10 hours later, so it'll be almost, You can see that it would almost be dawn at this point, but the obscene amount of smog coming from the smokestacks of Pagked actually block out the sun completely. As you approach,
Eternal darkness.
a nest of towering brick smokestacks, some of which emit no smoke at all, rise from this rust-colored factory town. A slow-moving river winds its way through town, its water a rainbow of nauseating, unnatural hues. On one side of the river, several huge factory buildings still stand, weathered by time and age, and beyond those sprawls a cemetery with its many gravestones standing over empty holes. Low, ramshackle homes crowd the other side of the river, connected to the factory side by 3 bridges, one of which has collapsed, and another that appears to be patched with iron girders and a lot of luck. Automatons lumber through the streets, pulling wagons and performing other manual labor. And you can see that all the people of Pagked, just from a distance, seem to be all undead, largely human in their features, but with a greenish tint to their skin.
Oh, that's super zoomed in.
Yeah, I can't force it to do what I want it to. At least not at the start. So,
Well,
you are essentially just overlooking this town from the outside. You don't know where in the town Decrosia actually is.
Oh, hey, let me see something.
But from what you know, a very decent amount of this town is loyal to Decrosia.
Okay. Let me see something here. I think I have.
Is there a bar or a tavern nearby?
Yes, you would be able to find your way to at least one tavern that's around. So,
so
Mm,
this
oh, go
so
ahead.
this is kind of how it looks like. It kind of has everything's kind of on stilts and shit.
Yeah, most of this town is just ramshackle huts put together, along with some factories alongside the river. It's you can see this town has seen much better days.
with
Perfect.
my previous society check, do I know if of any like particular cults or religions that are rampant in Pag Pagdead Ed Pagdead Pag
Pagked.
Pagked. Thank you.
Uh, outside of the usual, just kind of normal deities of Geb, so like Groskar, Norgorber, or Urgathoa, and like that sort of thing. It's kind of just the usual.
Okay. Hmm. Well, I'd like to catch a passerby just to introduce myself. Maybe see if I can get any info regarding the town, like just very basic info, not like hey, where's Decrosia usually slumber type stuff. I would just like to I guess make diplomacy, or
Yep.
I guess I would like to be diplomatic with a random passerby, just to.
So
Let's see.
roll me a diplomacy check,
Mhm.
and then we will deal with Jesus, and then we will deal with Lucas's tavern adventures.
Guys, I think I got a new party member. I'm just.
No.
Uh,
So what are you asking?
let's see.
Because you're able to talk to this passerby for a couple minutes, and he seems a bit apprehensive to talk to you, but after a while, you kind of wear him down.
Okay. Hello, friend, or not friend. Hello, stranger. Ugh, I'm so bad at this. Anyways, what do you guys? Fudge. Okay, hold on. Deep breath.
If you're about to ask what they're doing in this factory town,
No. How goes the work life, fellow citizen of Geb? day-to-day work. How's your day-to-day?
Who's asking?
Arthur Reedus. Just a passerby, just compatriots and I are in town for business and such. But mostly just passing through, if I'm being quite honest. Yeah. But just the first time here, I think.
Well, since you've
being
been
undead.
polite about it, I'd recommend you pass through quickly.
Okay. Why so?
This is not a place for passerby or tourist. If you're not here doing your job, or doing a job for the boss, then you don't belong here.
Ah, I see. Okay. Any other words of advice aside from skedaddle? Like, anything we should keep an eye out for?
Keep your nose out of our business.
Okay. Well, what? Let me think. Any particular area that we should avoid in town?
So he's just gonna kind of chuckle and continue on his way.
Come on.
So, Lucas, you said you were going to a tavern to start asking questions?
Yes.
So, as you walk in, you will see a lot of these sort of green-skinned zombie-like folks, as each of them kind of eye you as you walk in.
Fair enough. I'm going to go up to whatever bartender is there.
Are you saying anything, or just walking up to
Well,
the
yeah,
bar?
I'm gonna order a drink, and I'm going to ask if there are any rumors going around, or any way that a adventurer could make a few extra coins around town.
All right. Roll me a diplomacy check.
Horrifyingly average.
Are you sticking with it though?
You know what? There is a hero point that could be used, but it also could get worse.
You could.
Fuck it.
Well, it got better.
Go.
Don't die.
Yep.
Yep. So, as you start trying to get the bartender's attention for a drink, they seem to just ignore you and continue serving other patrons. As it seems like most of these people don't even deign to look at you.
I will give him a soft pat on the back. You tried.
Is it because I'm alive?
It very well could be.
The audacity!
I think it's because you're not green. That
Still.
that's a weird saying. Just
Yeah, it is very clear who is and is not an outsider in this town.
Well, I mean, we don't need to be subtle, guys.
I wasn't
Do we?
planning on it.
I mean, no, I mean, I didn't mean to imply, but I just mean, I mean, do I know, I guess, I don't know if I should do another check or if I should ask, as far as, like, neighborhoods in the town, are there, like, any fancy neighborhoods or places that I would, that I could guess that... Well, no, I don't need to find where he lives. Where's the where's the biggest building in town? The biggest business building factory. Probably, like, maybe let's say the most important factory.
Like, are you just trying to look for it, or are you asking around?
Oh no, just trying to look like is there anything that I gathered, I mean, what do I know about Pagked? Anything about what's the most notable business in town, I should say.
From what you
Or
know,
factory.
Pagked is known for its attempt to sell firearms, but it sells them at such high prices that only the richest people in Geb can even afford them. And that's if they even want to buy them.
Mm,
Wow. That actually coincides with what I was going to try next, actually, really nicely.
nice. Okay.
I was going to say I would like to actually discharge my firearm through the ceiling to get their attention if they're ignoring me,
Desk pop.
basically. And then ask very politely if I could get some service. And
Oh,
no
boy.
shit, that was actually what I wanted to do.
So, as you fire your gun into the ceiling, the entire tavern seems to go silent, as a lot of the patrons are just eyeing you right now.
Yes, that is when I would politely ask to be served.
Yeah. Faraday, make me a perception check.
A perception check. I
Yep,
don't know
or-
how to see.
A perception check.
Oh wait.
That he does know.
Skill. Nope. It's fuck. Perception. Okay.
Believe. Perceive. Retrieve.
Not great at this, but I'll be great at this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, as someone who is highly accustomed to violence, you can see the mood in this place has gone from apprehensive to completely pissed. As you can see, some of the patrons seeming to grab some of their sharper utensils to get ready to have a chat with your companion.
Well, I guess. Do any of these guys look particularly high level?
Uh, Not particularly. It's just more all of these look like sort of buff factory workers that are also very clearly some variety of undead.
Mm.
Cool. I'm gonna drop my fucking fortress shield onto the ground as just so it makes a good thud, and I'm just gonna kind of stare back at him. He's just thirsty.
Get
That's
this
it.
man some chalky milk.
And
That ruins a badass vibe. We can't just sit there and fucking threaten an entire bar, and then we want fucking water with no ice because the ice tickles our nose a little bit when we drink it.
A little too fizzy.
okay, I want to check. Arthur and Lazarus, did you also go into the tavern, or are you just kind of still on the street outside?
I would have
Hey,
went tavern.
Yeah, I think we'll stick together.
So all of you in the tavern?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you switching over the battle map?
Potentially.
I would just like to let you know I do have access to 3rd level spells now.
No, we can't murder a bar. I mean, maybe we
It
can.
wouldn't be my first time.
It's
And it
not an
definitely
adventure
won't be
until
the
you
last time.
not an adventure until you burn down your first bar.
I mean, we have already burned down our first house of the campaign.
Yeah, but that was like on purpose.
And we
I mean,
did
what about
blow
the,
up a brewery, so, you know.
What about that? Yeah, the brewery. We
Hey.
did kind of blow it up.
Okay.
little
But it wasn't a bar.
I mean, the front
It
end
had
was.
a bar.
True. But we also didn't burn it down. We took it over.
We kind of exploded it.
Tomato, tomato.
Well, I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative.
That's one way to get some attention in town, eh?
I don't like being ignored.
No, hey,
Oh.
listen, I'm all about it. Like, make no mistake, I am for this. Did I roll a? No, I didn't. Okay, I was scared I rolled a naked d20.
Naked.
Okay.
Okay. That is very convenient.
Isn't it though?
I can just ruin their day. Do you want me to ruin their day?
I mean, they've ruined my experience at this fine establishment. We can ruin their day.
Okay. Well, at the top of initiative is Lazarus, so do with that what you will.
Alakablam.
Funny you say that. So we're at the bar.
Yes.
What is the barkeep doing?
Basically, as soon as he saw everyone getting up and preparing for violence, they went into a back room to just kind of let it happen.
So first and foremost, I would like to ask, is there like a bell or something for service at the bar or no?
Does not look like it.
Okay, just checking.
So, question for the party: do you want me
Hello.
to drop a fireball?
Shit.
Go
I'm
with
not
what you
opposed.
feel.
Because that makes them not our problem. Hopefully. Granted, do I see anybody through either my glass or the glass behind?
Yeah, I haven't put anyone there specifically, but you can see people, wandering the streets.
I mean, there's a wall blocking it.
Yeah, but I also think they will hear a rather large explosion in the building next to them.
Shouldn't have fucked around.
Roll me a perception check to see if you see any of the automatons patrolling the streets. Okay, so at the moment, it looks like you have happened to find this bar fight in a bit of a lull in patrolling of this area, so you're lucky
Queen
this
patrol.
time.
Okay. Well, I would like all 4 of them to make a reflex save.
Okay,
Hell
what's the
yeah,
DC
yeah.
I'm looking for?
Gonna be 21.
Okay, so we were looking for 11s on the dice.
Okay.
So red is fine. I should probably just copy paste this. Would make my life a lot easier. This is just going top to bottom here. So blue failed, green failed. You said 19?
I said 21.
Okay, so 1 takes half, 2 take full, red takes no damage. As he seems to pick a good time to dive out of the way.
Oh, that's a good roll.
God damn.
We'll just tell the CEO that these factory workers plans to unionize. And we'll be fine.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
These 4 decided to become a union.
These 4 decided to fuck around, and they found out.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
So, Lazarus, you have one more action.
Yeah. How dare they
Um,
get angry about shooting guns inside?
So which ones took the most?
Green and blue.
Green and blue. All right, I'm gonna shoot at red with my crossbow.
Okay.
I'm not gonna shoot at red with my crossbow.
Okay.
Well, it went at, just not in. And it's my turn.
Okay. So, each of the each of you are going to have one each. So, red's coming at the one that shot a crossbow at him. Bam. 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 So we're just gonna go from left to right. Lazarus, what's your AC again? Isn't it like
20.
just 20?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so he stumbled over something on the way there. That's his actions. Lucas, does a 23 hit you?
It does.
Do you nimble dodge?
Actually, it would still meet.
Okay. So. Okay, so max damage, so that's going to be 12 damage from the claw.
That's fine.
Can I... And I'm going to... He's going to go for the grab. This is against reflex DC, if I remember correctly. Does 24 beat your reflex DC?
Can I use my nimble dodge for that? Or is it just AC? I think it's a circumstance bonus, is it not?
It's
Uh,
based off your reflex save, so it's your whatever the bonus is to reflex plus 10. I think it's just a DC.
Yeah, it's 23.
Okay, so they have you grabbed. And I'm going to need a fortitude save as some of the poison flows off of them onto you.
Okay. 2 seconds. Ah. You said fort save?
Yep. Okay, so you're fine. You're able to resist the poison. Highly doubt this is actually going to hit Faraday, but we're going to go for it anyways, because I think I'm looking at like a 26 for the AC. Okay, well, hits, but I don't...
Good for him. I'm about to beat the fuck out of this dude.
Okay, so 12 damage. How much of that gets taken away, though?
6.
Okay, how many are you taking onto the shield?
None.
You're just taking
Take
it?
all. Yep. Because that's still in the threshold that I can just, touch myself real quick and just get all my stuff back.
Phrasing.
Is that how it works?
Yes, exactly how it works.
I'll have to try.
Don't let big medicine tell you differently.
And I was wrong about the grapple. It was 4 DC. Lost the coin toss on that one. So he's still going to go for the grapple, but I believe your 4 DC is kind of high.
Yeah, it'd be a 22.
So
This dude
22.
wants to
We're looking for a
fucking grab
13
me.
on the dice. Okay, so it does not succeed. And Arthur, here's looking at you. 23 hits, right?
I believe so.
I think your AC is like a 22 or it might be a
Yeah.
23.
It's at 22s.
Okay. Faraday, can you even take poison damage?
Yes, I just get resistance to it, so I get extra bonuses to my save.
I did forget the fort save for the poison, so roll for the fort save, but you get bonuses, obviously.
Yeah, let me just double check to see what it is.
Yep, so you look for that. I'm going to go punch Arthur real quick for funsies. You're looking at 6 damage, and I'll need a fort save from you too, Arthur.
Okay.
Oh, and he's going for the grab.
Hey. This fortitude.
Okay, and your fort DC, yeah, I'm going to assume it's more than 1, so you don't get grabbed either.
Nice. Can't grab these bones.
So we're just looking for the fort save from Faraday, and then Lucas, you'll be up.
Yep.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you're fine. Okay, so Lucas, you're up. You've got one in front of you.
Alrighty.
I don't really
I'm
need to
gonna
describe the
use-
scene on this one. It's very clear.
Yep. Well, we are going to use our Heart Ripper blade here, and
Okay, that'll hit. Okay,
7
so
damage.
yep, 7 damage.
Alrighty. Well, since he is just right in front of me, attack again. Probably not.
No, that will not hit.
Well, just because I'm a persistent fuck, we'll try one more time.
Okay. Is
Mhm.
that with all the negs on the third attack?
Yes, it is.
Damn. Okay, that'll hit.
And say, what is it? It is a
Would be at a -8 for the bonus.
yeah. It's a 19 on the die.
Okay. So, yours will actually go down.
Oh shit! Hold on. This
Yeah,
is actually
you get to use your stuff.
I know, right? Let's see.
Well, you figure out what's happening with that. Faraday, you are up. Just because I know you can't do anything with it on this turn.
How did you do less damage on your first attack?
He rolled lower.
Yeah.
You rolled minimum both times on damage.
No, I didn't.
7 and 8, but they're both red.
No idea.
All right. Well, since we're back to everyone being undead and immune to my character, we're just gonna whip him with a chain.
Like I said, we just kind of house ruled it that they would just have a bonus against poison, like you. Not the same as you, but any undead, depending on the type, will, for the most part, just have a bonus against poison. But 29,
All right.
actually 29 will crit.
Well, then, if I was able to do it, I will have tightened the chain, envenomed, smacked, doing the damage. I would like to smite, but I can't because I'm not that kind of paladin. All right.
Yep, just roll the poison separately, because they will have a bit of resistance to it, just because they are essentially poison, but it'll still do damage. Wait,
Yep.
they have to do a fort save for the poison, right?
Yep.
I'm fucking stupid. Okay. What's the DC I'm looking for?
The DC you're looking for is 19.
Okay. So looking for a 9 on the dice. Okay, so he will actually fail.
Okay.
And taking 10 damage just from the chain.
Yep. 10 damage from the chain, and then uh.
Yeah, I typed in the number and was surprised when I saw a 2d8 roll instead of a d20. I went, what happened?
All right, so the first stage, he is at 1d4. So he's gonna take an extra 1.
Okay.
Next
So-
round, same. It's just pretty much the same. Okay. And then the last one, +4 because it's a finesse weapon, correct?
Just give me 2 seconds on that one.
Actually, it's the -4. I mean,
No. Finesse is you can use your dex instead of strength on attack rolls. The thing you're thinking of is agile.
yeah, it is agile. That's what I meant too.
It
Is
is.
this agile? Double check.
It's finesse. It's got trip. It's got
Oh no,
disarm,
it's
but
it's
no
yeah, it's
agile.
just finesse.
So -5.
Alright. Okay. I don't want this thing to be up, so I'm gonna re-roll it. There you go.
Jesus. Okay, so you crit it a second time.
Yep.
Pick up, choose fights.
Okay, so 14 damage. It will be downed.
Cool.
Speaking of, I would be able to use the effect on the Hell Ripper Blade that turn.
I'm saying like
Oh wait, no.
Because it's
I
ranged.
used all my actions.
yeah. Sorry, I was just saying it wasn't super important for this particular round. But
Yep.
which
No,
effect
not
are you
really.
doing?
The only one that matters, I'm going to heal.
Fair enough.
Because it does additional damage to living targets. It's the
Yep.
other one.
Okay, so Arthur,
yeah.
you are up. You are currently
I'm
in a
just gonna
bit of a
roll that
bar
real
fight.
quick.
I'll tell you when I've had enough.
You haven't had any, but whatever.
Sure. I would like to attempt to take a step back.
You take a step back successfully.
Nice. Okay. And then would like to phase bolt this person in front of me. Hmm.
You certainly tried.
Up to you. You can hero point it if you want, or
I'm
you
a
can.
hero point it.
Okay. All right, so that'll hit.
Yay! Okay, so let me just.
And this is
see,
just normal
let's
phase
see.
bolt. You didn't amp it up or anything.
No amp or anything. So on a success, let me get that down. But that is the rest of my actions. Just gonna try and get these numbers for you.
All right. Lazarus, you are up while he gets all the numbers together.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up on top of the bar.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna telekinetic projectile a tankard at him.
Okay, let me just update numbers there. Okay, so roll for it. Okay, so that's gonna hit.
Red, by the way.
What?
I'm going at red, by the way, with it.
So that'll hit. Okay, so looking at 12 damage on him. Okay, and that's it for him. Okay, with Lazarus on the bars, surrounded by people, Red's gonna come at Lucas here. So 24 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, total of 5 damage. Gotta make up for the times I rolled max today.
Got to make up for that 5 damage I healed off of the blade.
Yep. Going for the grab. No grab. Need a forward save from the poison.
Hold.
Are you sticking with it?
Hmm. You know, I feel like there would be a better save to use the hero point on, so I will keep it.
Okay.
Mr. Would that have been a crit fail on that save versus grapple? Mr.
Uh,
Lucas?
depends. Lucas, what's your fort DC?
Would be 19.
Damn.
Nope, so not a crit fail. He'd have to literally roll 1. Alright. But, Lucas, you are currently succumbing to the Virlac poison. So you are going to take 2 poison damage this round because I'm going to start rolling low the rest of the session.
Maybe that means I'll start rolling high.
I'm gonna...
Ahead of ourselves.
No,
And
that's basically how it works.
he is going to try to go for a trip,
Err.
but that's against your reflex DC. So I'm pretty sure 16 doesn't make it, correct?
No.
Okay, so that's all his actions. Purple, gonna continue his assault on Arthur because he only stepped back 5 feet.
Yep.
Okay, so Claw. 16 doesn't hit.
Nice shot,
Gonna say
loser.
fucking and go for 1 more. Jesus. Okay, so no one did anything of value. So we're gonna go to Lucas.
By the way, I was talking to the grunt that missed when I referred to loser.
Yeah.
I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, you could try to get him flat-footed to get sneak attack damage off, or you can just go for a stab.
Yeah, I think that I will make the attempt.
Okay, so what are you trying to do? You
Um,
can feint, you can knock him on the ground. You got options.
Let's see. What were those options again?
Feint,
was
which is a
trying to read
deception
something.
check. You could trip him, which is athletics.
Yeah, we'll try and feint then.
Yep, so roll deception against his will DC. Yep, so that will succeed. So he is flat-footed against your next attack.
Good old
No.
Pathfinder.
Right. I was gonna say I already have this in my hand, so
Okay, so 22 will hit.
no agree. Do.
Okay, so
I have not built the sneak attack in yet.
Yep.
But I
So-
finally get to D6 for it though.
So Red is
Oh, yeah.
taking 18 damage total. He is going to use his reaction though to squirt a jet of poison from the wound. So So, Lucas, you will take 3 persistent poison damage,
Okay.
and I'll need another fort save at the end of your turn, but I think you still have 1 action, so let's deal with that
I
first.
made him ink.
I can't fucking even. Well, hold on a second, because I wanted to check one thing real quick. Oh, okay. Then I would like to, seeing as now I have both, I'd like to shoot him.
A
Okay, so that'll hit.
Mm-hmm. So shit, I don't have this fucking done with the sneak attack, right? So,
This
actually,
wouldn't have
I
the
crit,
sneak
so-
attack anyways,
Would it not? Is it
because it was just
thing?
it was just the next attack had it, unless
Oh,
you have
okay.
something saying otherwise.
No, that's one where my next melee strike will
Got it.
have a +2 bonus for the pistol and sword, but it's just that the pistol attack will not trigger a reaction.
Okay, so he's going to take 6 damage. Definitely been seeing better days, but still up. Time for that fort save to see if the poison progresses at all. Okay, so stage 2. I'm gonna keep rolling as low as possible. Don't worry. So you're gonna take 2 poison damage,
Mm-hmm.
and Faraday, you are up. So you got purple with Arthur backed up against the wall, and you have Lucas fighting red over there.
1, 2. Envenom. No, I can't. I need to wait another 10 minutes.
But he is flat-footed at least.
So I get +2 to this, technically, so this is already added in.
Yep.
Die. Cool.
Sticking with it.
So I have to, because I don't have any other things, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that'll be fine. I will go ahead and give 2 actions to dog, so he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll be able to do his thing to bite the stupid face.
Your fault for not
Man.
being green, man.
I'm fine. I'm fine with not being fucking green. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Oopsies.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay, so
I
Arthur, you're up.
Ooh, okay. Well,
Well, Faraday, now you know what Lucas feels like most of the time.
Wow, fuck you.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not, but you didn't have to say it.
Yes, I did. Because it was funny.
Hmm. 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 I'm gonna shoot him with a phase bolt.
Okay. Okay, so
that hit?
19 will hit.
Nice. Okay.
So roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so 11 damage.
Okay, and now for my last action. See. Let me see if this does anything decent. Okay. I think I will attempt to assist Faraday by telling this factory worker that no, in fact, I think what instead I shall do is I'll try to deceive him and tell him, "Oh, you're so fired for this." Yeah.
You're
So roll
fired.
diplomacy.
Diplomacy, or well, I was
Yeah,
just
'cause that
saying
would-
deception because
you can
I
use
don't have any
deception for
authority
it.
to fire him.
Well, technically, it would be bon mod to throw it in, so that
Oh.
it doesn't matter.
Fair.
Go
Yeah,
for
fair. It's the same number, anyways, for me.
Dude, fuck you.
I don't know. But
Like,
yeah,
why
that's what
did
I
you
rolled.
fight me on it then, Mike?
I didn't mean to fight you on it. I was just trying to justify my the
No,
reason I
you're-
said
you're-
I'd like
you're
to.
So 17 will fail.
Unfortunate.
As
but
you
that
tried
is
to
all
tell
I
this
can
guy
do.
he's fired when he's never seen you
I
before in his
mean-
goddamn life.
Not wrong because fireball happened.
Oh shit! Lazarus coming in with the backup on the fire.
He's
Firing.
worse than fired. He's gonna be dead again.
So can you still make it into work? We're so understaffed right now.
Hey
How
man,
did
it's
you do
supposed to be a
this?
fantasy game. You're getting a little too fucking real right now.
So, Lazarus, you are up.
Same thing. Here point. Even worse.
Cool, it
yeah.
got worse.
Reload.
Love to see it. Mhm.
So, one action.
You can do it.
I reload hero. Reload the hero point. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it works, yeah.
Could I do that instead of aiding on my last turn? I know I'm
Reload
not
hero
being-
points, yeah.
Nice.
I'll need your credit card to reload your hero points.
You got it. Wait a second.
Reload crossbow. Next.
Right.
Okay. So, their turn. This one has had a bit of a day, so he's actually going to run out of the tavern, kind of clutching his innards. That one still has some fight in him, so he's still gonna take a swing at Arthur. Okay, so 29 hits.
Oh yeah.
Who's this swinging at?
This is Arthur.
Okay.
Owls.
Oh, I'm not within 5 feet of him, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, so 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Go for grapple.
Ooh.
21 beat your fort DC.
So it's a +9.
So
Oh,
yes,
Ooh.
he would be looking for 19 plus.
Giving you
Alrighty.
a hug.
Okay, so he's got you
Aw.
grappled, and I do need a fort save for the poison,
Mm-hmm.
which you somehow take.
As he, as
Don't
he
question
has
it.
he as he catches me in his, or as they catch me in their grips, I say, "Whoa, buddy! You didn't even buy me a drink yet."
That's the perfect defense.
You're gonna have to report this to HR.
Somebody gets grappled. That's kind of gay.
Hey,
Okay.
yo,
I'll stop now, I
person.
guess.
So 19, you will pass,
Nice.
and he's going to take one more swing at you, but you are considered flat-footed since he's got you grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
That we're just going to throw the +2 on there to call it a job well done.
Mhm.
So does 21 hit you?
Does it technically? My AC is base 22.
So no, it will not hit. He missed by 1.
Nice. Hey, you
So,
tried, buddy.
Red is on the run, so we don't need to worry about him as much. So that brings us
Do we want to
to...
let him get away? I mean, I guess he's already away, huh?
I
I'm-
could still get out there and crossbow him.
If you want to chase
I
him
can
down,
s-
you can. I'll put him back on the map just for you guys. So, Lucas, you are up.
Mhm.
But maybe we want witnesses. Lucases.
Lucas,
We
we got a runner.
Yeah, we do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I assume I wouldn't be right next to him if I moved up this far.
Correct.
But, you know.
But if you could reload your gun if you want to do it that way, and just
What
shoot
do
him
you
in the
mean
back.
reload? I only fired 1 out of 5 rounds.
I've lost track of who has what
Okay,
guns.
2.
Just do things.
2. Never mind. I shot
Oh,
2. 1 through the
shit.
ceiling and 1 into him.
Either way, at least you didn't empty the mag.
Nope,
Back
not
up.
yet. It does say reload 1, but it's lying.
No,
I
it's
didn't put the correct
it's
stat.
Okay, but 24
one
will
action
hit.
reload.
Oh, 1 action. Okay.
Okay, so you will straight up gun him down in the streets.
No.
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's my turn.
Goddamn right.
Okay, Faraday, you're up.
Hey, well, let's see if this goes any better than the last time. Certainly does.
Yeah, that'll fucking. Do you actually have a plus 16 to that shit?
I have a plus 14 and then plus
Got it.
2
Carry
for.
on.
I'm what they call kind of good at this fucking game.
Okay, and he will go down.
Okay, so second attack. I'll just keep going, like, until they stop me.
I'm gonna go back to the
Oh,
my
Faraday?
Marshall like nothing happened.
I think you got him. Faraday?
Yes, but it's sending a message.
To who?
Who is it? Oh, it's
Oh yeah, Decrosia.
Decrosia.
yeah.
That's what I said.
My
No, I'm
assumption
kidding.
is this was her favorite worker.
I like that.
So, you guys just essentially set off a bomb and shot a man in the streets.
Hey, but not before they decided to rudely treat our compatriot over here. And I'm gonna put my.
I'd like to sit back down at the bar and order a drink.
So there was no one to serve you the drink at the moment.
I'm going behind the bar.
Okay, I guess stay at the scene of the crime.
Yep, so I'm gonna go in the back. If I see the bartender and he's just cowering, I'll leave him alone. If he tries to fucking fight me, I'll fight him.
Yeah, he disappeared off into the back room that is not present on this map.
Okay, so I will start sifting through the alcohol, making note of the most expensive and the cheapest.
Yeah. So
Do me a favor and can you pour me the cheap stuff and we can take the good stuff?
I was planning on using the cheap stuff for something else.
yeah,
Oh.
so it doesn't look like there's a lot
Fair
of
enough.
like high quality drinks in this bar. Actually, kind of looking around, nothing in this bar looks very high quality. So everything is about the same quality as the rest of the town. Pretty run down and cheap as fuck.
Perfect. Then I guess I'll just grab the biggest bottle for him,
Yep.
and then just a couple of kegs of whatever, and then I will exit the back room. I will set the bottle down gently in front of Lucas. There you go.
Thank you, my kind sir.
I wouldn't
I would love-
recommend drinking it.
Does anybody?
I know
need
how
bait?
to.
Pardon.
What?
Go for it.
I'm at like 7. Or no, I'm not at 7. I only took like 7. So I'm not. I'm not too hurting, but.
I would like to finish hearing what you said.
So
Fair
yeah, I'm just gonna toss that down, saying, I don't know if I would drink that. I'm pretty well versed in poison, and I'm pretty sure that's what that is. I don't know if that's gonna dissuade you, but here we are.
Just by looking at it, can I tell what it might be?
You know alchemicals, right?
I think I took that. Hold on.
Hey, just roll me a craft check. Fuck it.
Yes, actually, as of this level, I took alchemical crafting.
There you go.
Okay. So, you can tell this is definitely very cheap ale, but you can tell it's got something else in it, and you're not really sure what that might be.
Fuck!
It might
I'll
turn you
leave it
green.
Mind if I take a peek at it?
Yeah, I'll slide it over to Lazarus.
Could I use medicine?
Can't
Sure.
even get a good drink in this place.
Yeah, this place sucks. No, we want to take out the fucking CEO.
Yeah, so you're not completely sure.
I don't know. Seems fine. Don't really.
Nah, I don't think
that
it should
one-
look like that.
That's fair. I mean, it looks better than the brewery we were at.
Does it?
That we own?
Yeah.
I am offended.
I mean, when we walked in there, it was horrible.
And we made
Yeah,
it better
we fixed
with
it up.
a bomb.
Yeah.
I mean, we
They're
fixed it up
shattering
after we
tomatoes.
bombed it.
So, I have a very legitimate question. How long are you guys staying in this tavern where you set off a bomb and fired several gunshots and gunned down a man in the street?
Bar fight. It's fine. I'm gonna medicine check.
We know
Mr.
nothing about it.
Lucas.
Hmm?
You need some bandages, don't you?
I mean, a little bit.
See? You're perfectly fine.
Ooh, woo, touch me like that again.
Calm down. This is a Christian Minecraft server.
So that's gonna heal a lot. Because I am a expert 10.
Fucking hell. I've
And then-
literally never felt better. Speaking of, is there anything that I do need to worry about with that poison?
Oh, right. You had actually 2 more rounds of that. Let me just...
I can treat poison as well.
Or that. Because it only
It'll give
lasted
you-
a total of like 4 rounds, so...
It'll give
Oh,
you
wait a minute. I got something else at this level that I could do to myself, I think.
Nice. So I'm gonna assume that's a crit success.
Yeah,
Plus
sure.
4 to your poison next save against poison.
I mean, either way, you would have been able to basically out-heal it if I continued rolling the way I was.
Oh, yeah. When you healed me, you over-healed me so much. I didn't take that much damage.
Yeah. But either way, I wasn't super paying attention to it. But are you all just sitting in the bar waiting for something to happen?
Not quite. I'm gonna go ahead and take the kegs, and I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of put them off to the side of each door that's inside of here.
Okay.
And I'm going to let finger guns over there let know that if anybody comes in here we don't like, he has something special.
Phenomenal.
Yep. So,
So I'm gonna go
If
ahead
I can't
and
drink, I probably wouldn't want to stay here too long.
well, I'm gonna go back in the back and see if I can't find something that won't turn you green. Maybe a bluish color. If that's more your style.
You're probably gonna find a barkeep.
Yeah.
I went back there before and I didn't see him, so
Um,
Is there a
You
door
must-
back there?
I think so. If not, he's a really good hider.
He knows all the nooks and crannies.
I would hope so. But
This
I
exact
guess
circumstance
Huh?
is why I wondered if there was a bell.
Is there
I would
anyone
have rung
else
it.
that needs a band-aid?
Oh.
Anyone else?
No.
I mean, we could always, just take this over. Every time we've gone in and killed everybody inside of a place, we've just, owned it afterwards.
That
You want me to start
That's not
changing over all the
exactly
signs?
true, but
Not exactly
it's-
wrong either.
if you had a nickel for every time you killed everyone in a building and took it over, you'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
Third time's the charm.
Actually,
I
did
mean,
we
we have
name
a-
our brewery?
It's the definitely not poison.
Gonna start changing off of all the signs into this bar. Dude, it's definitely not poison.
Or I can't believe
What
it's
did I
not
say?
poison. There you go.
I can't believe it's not poison.
Well, what is it?
Here,
I don't know.
Our satellite bar.
Yeah, I mean, we have a brewery now. We can send it here.
Exactly.
We're expanding.
Exactly. So it's not a completely wasted trip.
Exactly.
Besides the murder, which is pretty sweet.
They started it.
They did.
I just wanted to drink.
I'm gonna make a comment. This police response time is a little low, though, so I don't think I want to open it here because there might be a lot of crime and some bad things might happen at this bar. People could just come in and just kill your patron and stuff like that. So
Who
I'm
would
good to
ever-
leave.
Other than us, who would do that?
I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds like a defamatory statement without any evidence whatsoever.
Sounds like you're incriminating us.
Fair enough.
So, Faraday, you're heading out?
Yep.
Cool. Which door?
We didn't really have any special way of wanting to go. We just kind of came in here, shot up the ceiling, killed everybody, and so I guess I'll just kind of head out the main bottom corner door. I'm gonna pick up the keg next to it and just kind of hold on to it for now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk out on the street.
So,
What's
as
going
you
on with those tapes?
crack open the door, you get a view of 2 of the automaton guard at far ends of the street, pointing muskets at you.
Officers.
So they're gonna get some shots off.
All right. Well, I'm gonna reaction raise shield as these motherfuckers cheat and bring guns to a shield fight.
The nerve.
Okay, so first one doesn't hit. Okay, so neither hit, so 2 bullets ping off your shield.
So I'm just gonna kind of come back from behind the shield, kind of putting it back to my side. We can still talk about this while all of your gears are still where they're supposed to be.
So, we're just gonna keep same initiative. So, Lazarus, you are up as you hear 2 gunshots from outside.
I'm looking out the window.
Kind of looking out the window too from here as well. Yeah.
Okay, so are you doing anything?
So, I see that lad. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really see this one down to the south here. It's the angle's a little odd.
That's fine. I see a rock somewhere out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either way, you could just throw something through. Are you 30 feet from him, or is
I'm
it
35 feet away? So, I'm gonna use reach spell.
Got
on that
it.
magic feat. I'm gonna fling something from the other direction from him.
Okay. So roll for it.
Nice.
There it goes. Yep, so that'll hit.
Nice.
Okay.
That's all my actions do.
All right. So, their turn. I'm still on the wrong layer. So, their turn. This guy's gonna move up, so he has a better shot at you, and he's going to shoot at you.
Define you.
Lazarus.
We'll raise my shield.
That's great.
Yep.
Is it?
Yeah. I have an AC of 20.
Yeah. My raised is 26, so that's not a crit.
It was on me.
Well,
Meaning
this isn't
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Oh, then never mind. I assumed it was me.
Okay, so that's gonna be 26 damage as he blows a nice golf ball-sized hole into your stomach,
Ow.
and he will
We.
spend an action reloading.
Good.
And here's the one coming at you, Faraday. Shield still up, right?
Yep. Sure he is. Look at that baby
Jesus
shit.
Christ. Okay. So he's going to reload. And right, movement exists. Want to make sure I'm not cheating here. Okay. So, Lucas, you are up. You just watch this thing shoot a nicely sized hole into Lazarus.
I didn't even
Well,
do anything.
First thing, I'm gonna check. Lazarus, you okay?
I've been better.
Well, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in here putting some band-aids.
So, how far away is he from me?
He's
You
within
see you
range
have-
of a gunshot, yes.
Yep, indeed, he is. So,
That would
first
also
things
make the
first,
window
we're
no
gonna-
longer a window, if that helps.
Hmm?
I'm saying if you shoot through the window will cease to be a window and you can walk out.
Yeah. We're gonna hero point that. It's a lot more badass if it does better. Hey,
Okay,
that's better.
so a 21 will
Does it
miss.
actually hit? Fuck. Well, since the window is broken.
Yeah, it is broken, so you got that going for you.
Task failed successfully.
Yep. So we're going to fucking roll up on this bitch and give him a good stabby.
Okay, roll for it. Okay, so that will hit.
Good shit.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Yep. So, Faraday, you are up. It does not look like these clockwork creatures are going to be reasoned with.
2. And then 1, 2. I will go ahead and make one attack action. You go.
Okay, 26 will hit.
That's good. Solid.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Okay, so that's going to come out. So that's going to be Arthur.
Okay. I think. Let's see. I'm gonna cast soothe on well, I mean, yeah, he already asked Lazarus.
Yeah, Lazarus is the only one that's
Lazarus.
damaged thus far in this fight.
I am
Um,
straight up not having a good time from.
I got you. I'm gonna cast a soothe and attempt to heal you for a D10 plus 4.
Hell yeah. I will
Okay.
happily take that.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thanks,
That's
buddy.
no probs. That's 2 of my actions. So I will use one last action to move. And just gonna do the big measure.
Question: was that more of like a slug being fired from the musket, or is that more like buckshot?
It's a musket ball.
Okay.
It was just a fucking ball.
So that soothe, I just feel the ball coming out of my body now. It's like, ow. Appreciate it, but ow.
Yeah, it could have been
So
a little.
in comparison to other muskets, you are surprised to see these ones are double barrel for some reason.
Don't like that.
My last action will be used to move here.
So, Lazarus, you're back up. Your window is no longer a window, so you got that going for you.
That is a thing. I just want to be in a spot where it's like completely blocked line of sight, like right here, like behind the barrel that we set up, yada yada.
Okay.
And I'm gonna heal myself.
Turned into a proper Wild West shootout.
A little bit.
Right?
You guys are like, man, the response time on these cops is terrible. It's like, no, they're just waiting.
They didn't even call us on the phone to see what we wanted for the hostages.
What hostages?
They didn't know that.
They didn't care.
The bartender was unaccounted for, so
What
we could have been doing horrible things, like doing his taxes wrong or something.
Basically, the fucking hag heard some fuckers walked into the tavern and shot everybody and went, cool, kill them.
We did not shoot anybody.
Not at first. We didn't.
You blew up some people, stabbed them, and then Lucas shot someone in the middle of the street.
In self-defense.
I just wanted
If
a
you
drink.
shoot someone in the back, it is no longer self-defense.
Yes, it is, because they were running at me backwards to try to make it look like that it wasn't self-defense.
Okay. Well, enemy turn. In the words of Great Man, fix bayonets. So we're gonna start with Lucas. .22 doesn't hit you, right?
Now with a nimble dodge, no.
Okay. And it's going to move 25 feet down the street. Give me 2 minutes. I need to reopen Roll20 because it did the weird thing.
Congratulations.
And you weren't worried about it.
I was more worried when it crashed my computer, but I know how to deal with it now.
Yeah, restart the computer.
No. I just have to straight up close the fucking browser, or it will crash my computer for some reason. Thanks, Roll20.
Thanks, Obama. Sorry, it was a joke.
What?
Huh?
Yep.
Fucking load, please?
No.
He's not here. Quick, do all the damage. You can't say no.
Okay, we're just gonna
Yeah.
roll on this tab while that fucking loads.
I crit on the fireball.
Nice. That's why you do it.
Right?
And it's gonna
Oh,
fire
man.
at both barrels, so the damage goes up a step.
Oof.
Okay.
So who is that towards?
That is for you, Lucas.
Can I say no?
You can
You
say
can.
no.
Oh,
my
God.
Okay, well, when I say no, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be no. Well, that sucked.
I got more band-aids, buddy.
Can I have the Hello Kitty?
Thank you,
You
for
can have the
finally
limited
deciding to
edition Hello
fucking
Kitty
load.
one.
Thank you. Holy shit. Anyways.
You're welcome.
Faraday, here's looking at you. Fix bayonets.
Not raising shield.
Jesus.
Not raising shields
Okay.
because he a bitch.
Does that crit?
You know when I said I wasn't gonna raise shield?
Would you like to raise shield?
I'm raising shield, so that's not a crit.
Famous last words.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, the damage
that's
on
what I
that wasn't
thought.
fucking high.
Yeah, so that's gonna be total of 2. I'm gonna take that on my shield.
Okay. And he's going to back up 25 feet. And he's going to go for the double barrel. Doesn't hit anything. Moving on.
It actually bounces off of his shield and hits Lucas.
So,
On a
That
crit,
ricochet,
maybe.
man.
Okay, so Lucas, you are up. You have 2 nicely sized holes in you.
I would like to not focus on that.
Motherfucker trying to one up me.
Right? So I am once again going to attempt to shoot this fucking bastard.
Okay.
Eastered. That's
What?
Not great.
A for effort.
Well, you should look at that. If it isn't the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, and that was my 5th and final bullet in the mag.
Okay, so that was action 1.
Tactical reload.
Yeah, fuck. I have to use my second action to actually reload. And for the third, if I am right here, can I get like partial cover from this wall, or would I need to move all the way over here?
I'll give you partial cover right there. Just kind of like peeking around the corner.
Yeah.
Let me go double check how cover works, but still, you'll be able to get a shot off you.
+2 to AC. Full coverage +4. If I remember right.
I'll call this lesser cover just because you're like shooting around the wall.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Yeah, it's either you're taking shots with them and getting lesser cover, or you hide full on behind the wall and get standard cover, which is +2 to AC and stealth.
I'm pretty sure they know I'm here. I don't think I can stealth. That'd be a fucking neat trick, though.
Well, you are out of eyesight, so You could, by definition.
I'm out of eyesight from this one. This one can still fucking see me.
Wait, what? Okay.
Oh yeah.
What?
If that's the case, I'll move full on behind the wall. 'Cause
No, sorry,
God
just
damn it,
basically
did that hurt.
because of how I'm having to do this, I have 2 tabs to roll 20 open, and one tab had you here, and one tab had you here. And I was like, what?
I do exist in 2 places at once. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you're just hiding full on behind the wall for the 2A seam cover?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can make a stealth roll if you want.
I guess fuck it.
But duck it.
Right? It's
And-
better than my attack
And you
roll.
do have this door right here.
Yeah.
So, would you like to use some of the movement you still had left over to get in there? Because I think you only moved like 15 feet.
Yeah, because I was here. Yeah, why not? Is there anything inside?
Looks mostly just like storage.
Cool. I'll hang out right there for right now.
Okay. So, Faraday, you are up. You see Lucas duck for cover into a just random door on a building. You are currently alone in the middle of the street between 2 muskets.
That's what heavy plate is for.
Eh,
You probably see the trail of blood.
you know, I had things prepped for this session. Apparently, it's just going to be this.
We could probably do other things after.
Yeah?
Yeah, like
It's a
No.
casual 20-minute adventure. It's fine.
You literally have been in town for like 30 minutes.
And
it's a hostile takeover. What do you expect?
That's
for sure.
If they didn't
Alright.
want their workers to get shot, well, they should have taught them good manners.
Yeah, they should have taught those zombies not to be fucking dicks when somebody wanted a drink.
This is not how you make quota.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over here to this window. Is this keg corked or
I'd assume, yes.
okay? So I'll go ahead and rip out the cork. I'm going to then throw this keg through the window into this establishment here, making sure that it is nice and wet. And that'll be it, because that's 3 actions.
Okay. So, Arthur, you are up. You just hear a lot of gunfire outside, mostly.
Okay. Well, I think it's time to do a thing. Okay. I'm going to use a focus point. And I mean, I don't really need to use a focus point. Let me see this thing real quick. Well. Would you look at that? This is a door though, huh? I can't see out of it. There's no like.
You can open the door.
I'm gonna open the door.
No,
Do I
you're
see
not.
this? Oh wait, I shouldn't.
I would like to not be shot.
Ah, fair. Okay. I'll close it behind me.
That's fine.
So you're
Okay.
going outside?
I don't recommend going
Um,
outside, but that's fine.
Let me think.
Because I'd point to the hole in my like body, and then I'd be like, "But you know, you'll probably be fine
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have the fleshy bits that we do."
Yeah, it'll just
Ah,
bust your bones instead.
It'll
I
just
don't know if
bypass
I
your
want to
spine
bust my
altogether.
bones.
Always
Um,
remember, leaving is an option.
This is fair.
Always remember, there's still a cat sitting at the bar.
That is
Arthur
also
Jr. can
something
have
you did.
a beverage.
It's probably
Mm.
poison.
So, could I also like glance out, just like a little peek through like the broken window, just to see the robot?
Rubit.
Yeah. Why?
Okay. How does it look? Like, are some of the gears a little undone?
It's got some dings in it.
Okay.
You can tell it's made of some
Mine-
durable material.
Yes.
It has minor dings and scratches.
You know,
And I will
It has
inform my
taken
compatriot of
damage.
its location.
I'm gonna take a page out of Lazarus's book and my
Fireball.
well, no, not quite, but I will telekinetic projectile
My man.
this wand here.
He's gonna think I did
God,
it.
it has a double barrel musket, and your solution is to throw rocks at it. Roll for it.
Yes. Ooh.
There you go.
Well, it fucking hit. So roll for
Hey, our
damage.
rocks,
Yeah.
they do more damage than a fucking musket, so it's fine.
You say that now.
Oh gosh. We probably shouldn't tempt fate, huh? Slurp.
No, you roll 3d6.
Okay, so 11
it?
damage.
You.
So you
that
see
one
your
was
rock
more.
make a slight dent in it.
Nice. We got you guys.
If it dents, it can bleed.
So was that everything? Just open door, telekinetic projectile.
I think I'll give an action to Arthur Jr. Or not an action. I'll use my last action to give Arthur Jr. a couple of actiones.
Okay, so what's the fucking cat doing?
Meow.
Are there any like exits that Arthur Jr. would be able to exit out of without the use of door? That makes
Well,
sense.
you have used to be a window. Used to be a window.
I would like him to be stealthy. So, can I use action to stealth and then action to move?
He would be half movement while stealth, but yeah, roll for stealth.
Ooh.
But last I checked, he can't get further than 30 feet from you. So
He can't?
I don't remember how far it was, but like a familiar can't get too far from you.
But there's like a, I don't know. There's this weird spell that made me think otherwise. But I'm gonna roll this stealth because my kitty is stealthy. So move speed is usually 25. So is this like 10 feet? Or wait, 12.
We'll just say fucking sure, but it should have a movement on its thing.
Oh no, I'm saying it's usually 25. So like I thought it was half or so, or if it's stealthy, right?
Yeah,
what'd you
so
say?
I guess it would be 10 feet then.
Or sorry, like 12, right? I mean, I guess that doesn't matter though, because it's like, yeah, okay, sure.
So it gets 2 squares.
Nice. So what did you say earlier exactly? With the half thing? Oh no, never mind. I'm so
Basically, if you
dumb.
move while stealth, you half movement.
Yes, gotcha. I don't know why I even asked
Okay.
that when like we just fucking went over it.
So
Okay. That's my last action. Stealthy kitty.
So Lazarus, you are up.
Mhm. trying to figure out what to do with it.
Fireball.
I mean, I could. Am I able to deduce if there's magic afoot with them?
Not to my knowledge. They are purely mechanical.
So they probably don't like electricity.
Yeah, they're clockwork, so just a bunch of fucking gears.
I would like that one to make me a reflex save of 21.
You said this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking. Okay, so 21. So we're looking for an 8 up. Okay, so 9,
Damn.
so it'll take half.
Okay.
What are you even casting?
Sudden bolt.
Okay. So toss an extra 5 damage on there. As it seems to short it out.
That,
So 19 damage.
but that's not halved.
So 12 damage
12.
total.
12 damage. And, I'm gonna hide behind the bar. Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to reload. Move its 25 feet through the window. And, Arthur, high or low? Arthur?
Paging arthritis.
He went to the bathroom. Okay. Lazarus,
I'll
high
do
or
it
low?
for him. Low.
Low.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Did I leave at
that's
a bad
high.
time?
So, yes. So, Arthur, you're getting shot.
Okie dokie.
And it's going to double barrel this shit because it's pissed.
Yo, why is this thing inside?
It walked.
Well, because Lazarus shot a spell out the window and then ran, and so it went, there's people inside, and walked through the window.
Okay, so it did the big shooty, eh?
Oof.
Yeah, does that crit?
Oh. I'm 22, so it does, right?
Yep, so this is gonna suck.
Yeah. I do have reactionary. I'm trying
Oh, to make it not a
decide-
crit, right?
Does that do that?
A
It does
good thing
mitigate
it
some
did.
damage.
I thought it
So
was
let's
just
see.
make a crit a normal hit. Either way, figure out what
Okay,
collapse
yeah,
does.
It does. Does typically full damage instead of double damage. Other effects still occur from crits. And yes. But let me see something. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Gonna make it a not double damage, but the other crit stuff does still happen.
It doesn't. Oh, it does have stuff. Let me double check something because it's double barrel, which takes it up.
Oh.
Okay.
You'll be still flinging the d8s.
No. So fatal takes it up to D10, but because it used double barrel, it takes the fatal up another damage step.
Yo.
Oh, so d12s.
Okay,
That could've been worse.
that could have been way fucking worse.
I'm on the floor. I'm a pile of bones.
Okay.
Oh no,
you
they
guys-
killed him.
So
You guys have seen this enough.
I
this
just see you
one
die, baby.
reload, move, and take a shot at Faraday. doesn't hit. I
The
don't.
fuck
I,
did
don't.
it move to?
what?
Where did it move to?
Next to your door.
Well, like 10 feet in front of your door, but it was shooting at
Oh, Jesus
Faraday.
Christ. Okay. I thought it disappeared for a second.
No, it
That blends
it
in
moved.
horribly well.
I'm just gonna.
Thank
Does that
you.
help?
Yes, I'm fucking blind.
I mean, it's brown on a brown thing. Fine.
So, Lucas, you're up.
Is it aware of my presence behind the door?
Technically, not technically. No, it's not.
Okay. Then I would like to sneak up on it and shoot it in the back. Because I seem to be good at that.
Okay, it
Hey.
crits.
Nice. So it's, do we just double the damage or double the dice? Does it matter?
Does the gun have fatal?
I think so, doesn't it?
I think most
Hold
do.
on, let me look. Just one check. Yep, fatal D10.
Okay,
It's
so
not
2d10,
pre-programmed in there.
unless it's striking, in which case it's straight. But okay, so 7 damage.
Oh, wait. It didn't know that I was there. Do I get my D?
Correct. Yes, go for it.
Yay!
Okay.
Damage!
That also gets doubled.
Oh. Does it?
Yep. So I just added another 6 on there.
Okay.
Okay, so
That's
that
a lot
was
of damage.
2 actions, and it is flat-footed to your next melee attack, if I remember correctly.
That is correct. Which means I'm going to melee attack it as my last action.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that'll crit.
Oh. Then it gets
So you're doing double damage, plus a d8, plus your sneak attack damage, which is also doubled.
And you could try and disarm it.
I don't.
Is
think
that what that
it-
means?
I think it just means you can attempt to disarm with that weapon. It's not if you crit it disarms.
Correct.
Hmm.
Because otherwise, every time Faraday crit over there, it would disarm, trip, and all this other crazy shit.
Sounds fine to me.
Weapon gone,
Alright,
and
so
you're on the
you'll have
ground.
to walk me through that. Walk
'Kay.
me through that one more time.
So it's not a striking weapon, right? Just normal rapier? Or is it striking?
1 sec.
No.
There is no. It is just. It is. It does have a +1, but it is. What do
Okay,
you
so it
call
doesn't matter.
Silver.
So, and you have 2 sneak attack dice, right?
Correct.
Okay, so you're typing in 66 plus d8 plus whatever your fucking bonus to damage is.
Hold on a second. Because I use fucking the goddamn sheet for all of this most of the time. So 66.
And then plus d8, and then plus whatever your bonus is to damage.
What is my what's the damage? +4. Yay. Hopefully that calculates correct.
Nice.
Looks right. Okay,
Fuck yeah!
are you feeling better?
Yes, much better.
Cool, die. No.
I know it's gonna turn around and just blast me in the face.
No.
Just to make
So
me feel good.
basically, you shot it, and then you jammed your rapier into its gears, as it's making a lot of noises that it probably shouldn't be making, but it is still functioning.
God damn.
So your rapier is just kind of jammed into its gears right now. So Faraday, you are up.
Okay, so I'm going to remove a torch from my pouch. I'm going to light it and then toss it into the broken window into the alcohol spill that I have put inside of this establishment.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
So that's 2 actions. I'm going to go ahead and whistle to the dog. So he will go attack, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then he'll just kind of get into flanking. But that'll be my turn.
Okay. So Arthur, you're up. So
Okay.
you are collapsed, so you are prone.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Action. Get up. Action.
For the record, if
Open
you guys
door?
still hang out in the tavern after this, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Well, yes, we know what we're doing afterwards.
Hanging out in the tavern.
Drink on automatons. Hmm.
Eventually, she's going to come down and ask what the fuck's going on.
Or just send way more automatons.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
Turns out, she'll run out of gas.
I'm a go over here.
They
Oh.
don't run on gas. You have to fucking
I'm
wind
gonna-
them up every day.
I'm gonna go here
Even better.
and close the door behind me.
Okay, so you are on the street.
And I'm gonna give Arthur Jr. some actions to attempt to sneak over here's and
I mean, complete honesty, it doesn't really have to sneak. I don't think the robot's looking for the cat.
nice. Okay, well
Unless it
he's-
actively does something to make it a target.
Nah, he's just a kitty. He was enjoying a drink before some hooligans
Yeah,
started.
because so far, I don't think I've seen Arthur Jr. actually do anything other than be in danger.
No, I think last session I used some spells with him, if I'm
Mhm.
not mistaken. Like Thundering Dominance.
Maybe. Sounds slightly familiar.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did a thing. And but right now he's just gonna sneak around.
Okay, shoot the cat. No. Okay, so he has
Let's
one
see,
more action.
That he does. Intimidation, deception, acrobatics. Ooh. Let me think. I don't think. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else with Arthur Jr. I think I'll use. Well, Let me think. I guess I'll attempt to aid, guess by, How can I aid against Matana? Oh! Ooh! Can I make?
You don't
Can
have
I
to aid against the automaton. You just have to aid your friend.
Yes. Could I justify like a craft check to like
Well, just what are you
maybe like
trying to do to aid?
so
And
trying
then I
to like
decide that
mention like a mechanism like maybe like a small weakness or a place that would be extra good to hit, perhaps.
Okay. So roll a craft check.
Okie dokie. Let me just make sure I got the number right. Hell yeah.
It's at least 7.
Well,
Nice.
Okay, so With a nat 20, you see the rapier that Lucas has jammed into the innards of this thing, and you tell him to stab it there again.
Hey,
Amazing.
you see that place you hit it? Do it again.
So, Lucas, you get a +2 to your next attack.
It's like, oh, I've never thought of that.
Hey, you see how your arm is literally inside of this thing? Do that again.
You don't say.
So, Lazarus, you are up. You are now alone in the bar with this thing.
Does it know I'm here?
Yes. It can
Okay.
reasonably infer that you are still in the bar.
I'm gonna go out the bar through the back door.
Uh,
I'm gonna crawl so it doesn't see me do it. So I will roll that stealth check. What is my stealth? Ah, yes. That was almost a fucking 10, but I'll take that. Hopefully it's not paying it. It saw the Bone Boy walk away, so hopefully it's like, oh, Bone Boy went that
Yeah.
way. Looking that way.
Okay, so you try and crawl behind the... Okay, apparently I did not have an extra bit of space there, but we'll just kind of... So, you kind of crawl behind the bar to try and get to the back room, and as you open up the door to the back room, you can hear the whirring of gears as it looks directly in your direction.
Well,
I
we're
believe
just
you have
gonna-
one action. Because stealth move.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm just gonna yeehaw the back door. Just running. Closing the door behind me, obviously. Gotta be polite.
I'm sorry, you broke up a bit there for me. What was that?
I will be going out the back door, closing the door behind me. And I assume there's another back door that I will also be closing behind me.
So, you get into the back room, and you can see, as Faraday told you once before, there is no back door to get out of here.
I'm just gonna fucking hop in a box.
So, their turn. So, Faraday, you're going to watch as this automaton spins its musket around and presses it against its chest and fires to try and shoot Lucas behind it.
Gosh.
Okay. Extra.
These things mean. I guess you could say this hag's automatons mean business.
What?
Because they're business. Because they're business
no.
people.
Oh no!
And they mean business.
just happened?
You should
So
nibble
you
dodge.
got crit with the double barrel.
You should nibble
Jeez.
dodge.
Nimble dodge won't even save that from being a crit.
Okay,
Well,
so this is gonna hurt.
Hopefully not too much.
If it helps, it'll at least be dead after this. You might also be dead after this, but it will be dead.
don't worry, I might be joining you.
Roll dice. Thank you.
Oh god.
Oh my god, that's so many.
Oh my lord.
Oh,
It's not that bad.
jeez.
You're fine.
That could have been way worse,
I'm-
but 25
I'm
damage.
actually fine.
So yeah,
Fine, but I'm okay.
yeah. So this thing basically just self-destructed because with your arm and its innards, it could not turn around, and it clearly was not going to live very long.
Especially not after I told Lucas to stab it in the same place again. That's when it knew its time was limited.
This doesn't respect the rules of robotics.
Okay, so Lazarus, you are hiding in a barrel, so I will give you the +2 to standard cover, so +2 AC and +2 to stealth. So you're going to hear the door to the back room open. We're just gonna, because I can't represent where you are in the.
That's
Actually,
fine.
congratulations. This is the back room that is off the map. Okay, so it's going to roll a perception check to see if it sees you with a DC 17. It sees you.
Oh no.
Can I hero point
17. It can't fucking fail.
It can roll one.
I would like to hero point that.
But this is only single barrel, so you got that going for you.
God damn it.
Cool.
Still crit, even with the +2.
But because it was only one barrel, it's only D10s.
That's good.
Still gonna hurt. Oh,
Oh,
god.
my God.
I'm down.
Fuck.
Okay, so all of you hear yet another gunshot from the back of the tavern,
Hmm.
and then
You're gonna hear
silence.
why me?
Cruel world.
Oh man.
Okay, and as it sees a healthy amount of blood pouring out of the barrel that it just shot, it's going to walk back behind the bar and ready up. So, Lucas, you are up.
Well. I am just taking a look at one thing real quick.
Okay.
Okay. I have 2 of the lesser oils of unlife. So I am going to drink 2 of them.
Okay.
Yummy, yummy.
So 2 actions.
Yup. And I'm just gonna roll this all together, so that's not how you spell roll. And yes, I did type rule.
Hey, so Lazarus, here's looking at you.
That's fine.
So I'm going to drink and get that much health.
Yum.
Okay, so you're fucking fine.
Not as fine as you might think, but I'm
I don't
Doing
want to
better.
right now.
yeah.
Doing better than Lazarus.
I've taken like
And
6 damage so far.
Yours was defective. It's okay.
Mhm.
Because apparently the only time it could actually hit something and do damage was when it shot itself.
Or
it
the
did
wizard.
plenty of damage to me.
Yeah, that's the only time it did damage.
Okay, so I can get to about there.
So, Faraday, you're up as you're watching the fire you just made.
Yep. It's pretty beautiful.
Mhm.
Um,
Down.
so I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go ahead and drop the shield in the middle of the road. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll order from this point. I'll order Doggo to go stand on it.
Okay.
Held action, bite anything that tries to pick it up.
Okay, so Arthur, you are up. So basically, you just heard a gunshot from the back of the tavern where you left Lazarus.
Mm.
The buddy system is really failing today.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna open door.
Faraday and I did well.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see the clockwork rifler posted up behind the bar. So it's got lesser cover at the moment.
Try and order a drink.
What does lesser cover do again?
Just +1 to its AC, nothing else.
Okay. Well.
Yep, so you have not a clue where Lazarus is.
No need to think. We're gonna use another focus point, and we're gonna amp up this phase bolt.
Okay.
Shoot it at fellow here. Gonna hero point that.
Fair enough.
Hey.
Would you like to also hero point that?
Yes. Please don't be a 2. Okay. Well, I don't
Okay.
know if that's gonna hit.
It was
Well-
2 1s and it was 22.
How's that do?
I'm just double checking. Yeah, so since you used Phase Bolt, it reduced the bonus from cover by 2, which, it only had 1 anyways. So because of that, it will meet.
Awesome. All right. I'm very
And
glad I amped this one.
It's going to be 5d4.
I will mention, I don't know if what these automatons have like hardness or resistance to piercing damage, but
Yep,
the
just,
bolt ignored.
Yep,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
looking at the spell right now. Just go for
Oh,
it.
perfect. Awesome. Okay, so let me just figure out. I think it'll be 5d4 this time.
Yep, like I said, it's 5d4.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like reading it too, so I did not catch that when you said it, so forgive me. Ooh,
No forgiveness, only pain.
Okay,
okay.
so
Those
you blow a
are
decent-sized hole into it.
cool. I'm gonna use my last action to close the door.
Oh yeah, that's okay. So
If
Lazarus,
it
you
can't
are up.
see me, it can't hurt me.
So roll me that.
Okay, that's a fail.
Okay, so dying 2.
Yep.
Okay, so enemy turn. It has no knowledge of where anyone is except Arthur, so it's going to shoot through the door. But you do have greater cover, so you do get +4 to this attack.
Could I have used an action to move elsewhere? Maybe. But I think closed door. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 31 will hit, but not crit.
Yay! Oh.
Okay, so you're going to take 14 damage as it blasts through the door.
That hurt.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use a reactionary thing. It will take a spell slot, but I think I probably should do this. I'm going to use overselling flourish. I'll just need a will save from it, but it basically will. I'm basically just trying to play dead, pretty much.
So-
I'm gonna make overselling flourish.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Probably not worth it.
I was going to say it probably wouldn't work since it just shot you through a door and can't actually see you.
But it's fair. Wouldn't the door be like?
It just has 2
Reveal.
holes in it. That's about it.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I pictured it kind of just exploding.
Yep.
Like plus.
So,
But,
last
no,
2 actions,
never mind then.
it's going to bayonet charge, so stride twice. I can make a bayonet attack, but you still have +4 against this attack, so it's basically just stabbing through a door.
Oh god.
So I'm looking for, 26?
Yes.
So, okay, so that will miss. As you
Phew.
see a bayonet just jam through the door past your head.
Maybe I should have moved after closing this door. I think to myself after I see the the knife
Okay,
through.
so
And
Lucas, you are up.
I liked that
Okay.
hip bone.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hop back in through this window,
Okay,
slide across the table,
okay.
and go right here.
Parkour.
I'm pretty sure
Your
you could have
goddamn
just done that normally, but the table was necessary.
It's just, it's flavor.
He ran in, ran around the table, ran back around, slid across it.
Goddamn
Okay,
right.
so
I'm gonna
tech-
shoot it. Technically, what now?
I was gonna say technically it's flanked, but
Yes.
are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that.
Yeah.
Seeing as we just got one like half hour ago. Please do better. Please do better. Please do better.
Well, it did better.
I hate it. I'm gonna guess that even with flanking, it doesn't hit.
No.
I'm gonna try and stab it then.
That one hit.
Yeah.
So it will go down.
Awesome. I'm gonna spit on it,
So
and then
because we kind of have to, otherwise he might die. So we're gonna stay in initiative. So Faraday, you are up.
Yep. So I will go ahead and move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. How far in do I get?
To about here. So you're going to see a decent puddle of blood spilling out of this barrel.
Unfortunately, my stuff is a. The way I can heal him is a touch spell. So, is I can't give him. No, he would have to like be alive for that to hear me. So yeah, here's hoping he doesn't fucking die, and then I can get to him next turn.
Okay. So Arthur, you are up.
Okay. I think I'm gonna drink some potiones. Let's see.
Faraday, do you yell out where Lazarus is?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell out I found a bleeding barrel.
Oh shit. So question.
Yes.
Is this is where Lazarus is?
So basically, for lack of map
Okay.
space up here,
Okay.
this is right here because I don't have a room there.
Okay. I'm just trying to.
So
think.
basically, when you get to this point, you are here.
Okay.
Don't worry about
oh,
it. It'll make
I-
sense.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to think of, or trying to, I guess, figure out how much movement I can theoretically do. This would be okay. This would be okay. I'm gonna open door, and let's see. I guess I'd like to take 2 actions to get to Lazarus,
Okay.
and let me see. Would I be able to so I am now trained in medicine. Could I oh wait, never mind. I don't think. Wait,
Or you can
oh
use
wait,
a
no.
potion. One of the two.
I'm gonna just use a potion. I'm gonna give him
Good call.
a potion. Yeah. Oil of unlife minor. 1d8. Not much, but it's honest work.
Okay.
It's not plus anything, right? Let me double
Just
check.
D8.
Okay,
I
that's
believe.
what I
Then there might
figured.
be a plus to it, but you can just look it up in a second. Either way.
Oh, it's minor, so no. Oh,
Hey, better than nothing.
hey, better than dying.
I agree.
Hey.
So, Lazarus, you are currently in the bottom of a barrel. covered in your own blood, and wounded 1.
2.
I'd scrape you up, but I think you got more
See,
to offer.
The way it reads, it's just if you lose the dying condition and do not already have the wounded condition, you become wounded 1. So wounded is not attached to dying. It's just if you recover from dying, you are wounded 1. If that doesn't get fixed and you go back to dying, then it goes to wounded 2, and so on.
Okay.
So you are wounded 1.
Ow. Why?
I don't know,
Did
man. Guns hurt.
Did we win?
Yes.
I didn't. Doesn't feel like I did.
I actually won.
Yeah.
So
Twice.
I'm gonna step up to this barrel. What's in it besides Lazarus soup?
Looks like it might have been some jerky, but unsure.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and hit him with a touch of corruption, because you took the ritual right for negative healing.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just gonna give you 18 HP right there,
Hell yeah.
and then
That's a
I'm
lot.
gonna go ahead and take a handful of jerky, and I'm gonna snack. Thanks for the sauce, and I'm gonna leave.
At least it's being put to use.
Okay.
Got
So,
that marinara.
while they're doing their thing in the back room, Lucas, make me a perception check.
That sounded really weird the way you said that.
Okay. So with a 24, kind of like taking a peek back out the open door, you're going to see what looks like a very well-dressed Virlak, seemingly watching you from the alleyway here, kind of trying to motion you towards him.
I'm drinking 2 potions.
I see a well-dressed what now?
So, all of these green-skinned zombies are known as Virlaks. So
Okay.
it's just a person.
I will approach the person.
You and your people need to come with me, or you are going to die in that tavern.
Okay.
You
I'm
and what
gonna
army?
I'm gonna shout back to him. I think we made a friend. Let's go when we're ready.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I just need a little help getting out.
Okay. I guess I'll go help them.
A little woozy from all the blood loss.
Well, actually, no, Arthur's there. I need to go get my shield.
So, you pick up your shield, and the well-dressed Virlak will kind of lead all of you through many different alleyways, kind of just motioning you along, not really saying much on the way there unless you try and speak to him.
Are we there yet?
And got him.
So, after about 20 minutes of walking through different alleyways and dark corners of the city, you will eventually be in front of a small warehouse near the river. I can only assume that you're here for Decrosia,
What'd give you that silly idea?
because you immediately came in guns blazing like a bunch of foolhardy adventurers.
We won.
I
just
don't.
wanted a drink.
Yeah, see, we were just wanting to drink. I don't know why you think we're some ragtag bunch of idiots.
Yes, unsure. No idea where I would get that idea. Well, who are you? Why are you here? Who
I'm
sent
going to
you?
stay quiet. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Question: has it been 10 minutes in game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Because it was like 20-minute walk to this warehouse.
that's for me. Okay, I'm at full.
Can I get one of those touches as well, please?
You can wait. And I'm no longer wounded. Okay.
But, Faraday, at your insistence in not saying anything, he will simply look at you. I respect your secrecy. Norgorber would commend you. God
So
of
that
secrets.
sound okay. We were sent by a bloodlord to take care of a specific hag and everyone she deals with. This was mentioned that some shipments came to this area, and we are tasked to eliminate anyone who is even remotely associated with this hag. We've already burned down their house, killed their cat, and their servant that lived in a fireplace. Don't ask.
Well, before the mass poisonings of most of the population, I was a major part of the Carter's Consortium. I still am now influential with them, but with being in charge of transporting goods from Pagked, that is not very helpful anymore, as Decrosia has single-handedly just brought the economy of this town to its knees. She has been trying to mass-produce some inert alchemical components in some of her factories, and to get more funds, she started buying firearms from Arkansas and trying to resell them here. But because of the price of how much she had to get them from Arkansas, she couldn't even sell any of the guns to anyone else because they were too expensive. With her gone,
Here's
I could take over the town, put it back to a respectable state, and the Carter's Consortium, though not a major faction, would be in your debt.
Yeah, I like this than just burning down a bar real quick and just claiming ownership of it. That'd be nice. Do you know where she is?
That is a secret not even I know. That will take some work to figure out which factory she stays in these days. She is increasingly paranoid ever since she learned of her sister's death.
Damn, news travels fast.
Hag's covens are strange in that way. If it falls below 3, the coven is broken. And everyone in the coven knows it. So they've known you're coming.
Foiled by math again. Well, how many potential places is there? Is there like 3 major factories, 2, 1?
I only wish it was that simple. She has many factories doing many different things, all of which are a waste of funds and time. It will take some investigating to figure out which specific factory she is in, and you'll have to attempt to be a little more discreet.
Discreet is my middle name.
Ah, yes. And were you the one that shot into the ceiling? And shot a man dead in the streets?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course.
That was just a bar fight.
Just a minor scuffle.
For now, you may stay in this warehouse, hide out, regroup if you need to, and take your time to figure out where Decrosia is. If you kill her, I will pay you a minimum of 250 gold and meet you on the outside of town.
Contract accepted.
It's already been accepted.
I'm going to verbally agree to it.
I'm going
But-
to not.
I'm an assassin. I gotta do this shit.
Yeah, I'm a hired killer. I don't give a fuck.
I can give you a brief overview of what she's been selling and to whom.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm a hired killer. I actually have an ability now.
Hey Arthur, do you need healing?
Yeah, I could use some good touchies.
Oh well, you're fucking really healed.
Yay!
There you go.
Thank you.
Currently, Decrosia has been shipping out large quantities of inert alchemical components to someone in the Oxenwood, a lawyer in Salo Shore, and a woman named Nathnelma at the Twilight Castrum. I don't know much about the shipments, but I know that Nathnelma pays the bills for all of them, so I can only assume she's in charge of the operation.
So, can I attempt a lore underworld check specifically for this?
To try and get what? Like, are you just trying to get general info on?
A great place to start this whole investigation thingy.
So, you could, yeah, just roll it for me.
Well, we're not going to be great, but
I believe in you.
it's the only thing I get specifically from my hired killer thing. Okay. It's okay.
Okay. So, uh, you don't get any specifics, but what you know of the basics of getting information, if asking doesn't get you information, you intimidate them into you force them into giving you the information, or you break in and hope you find information wherever you broke into. So you could try to sneak in with some of the factory workers, you could just grab some of the
One-
workers and try and beat it out of them.
Yeah, so I will attempt to do the intimidation stuff. If someone wants to paint themselves green and get a job real quick, that would be helpful.
So if anyone does want to do that, they actually statted the potential for that.
I would like to paint myself green.
Okay, give me a deception check. Okay, so you will meet.
Mm-hmm.
So, because they made this whole infiltration system, you get one edge point that can only be used to maintain your cover identity. So basically, if someone suspects you're not one of them, you can make a check, and if you fail, you can make the failure into a success, or a crit fail into a failure, so on and so forth. You just can't make a success into a crit success.
Okay.
So, we'll start with the interrogation, I suppose.
Yeah, so I was specifically hanging out, looking for shipments, moving in and out of one specific factory, I guess, and I'm looking for the guy with a clipboard. Unfortunately, he's gonna die. I mean, interrogated.
Okay. So, from what you can tell, the Carter's Consortium is in charge of, like, actually transporting the goods, but if you wanted to kind of just grab one of the workers just straight up off the streets, you could honestly just do that.
All right, yeah. Then we'll I guess instead of doing the interrogator thing, we'll do the vampire thing and fucking Batman his ass out of there.
Okay. So, you drag one of these workers into an alleyway, and I'm going to need an intimidation check just to get this whole thing running.
Can I aid?
Sure. So also roll an intimidate check.
Uh,
Let's see here.
could I aid with medicine instead? As I would rather cause them pain.
Clinky them forceps together, make sure they work.
Basically.
Okay. I'll give you that one. Okay, so +2. Unless you have something that specifically gives more, but...
God damn.
Okay. So,
So it's a 20. Yeah, it'll be fine for now.
okay. So, what are you asking?
So gonna start out by asking, have they seen Decrosia?
The boss has been paranoid lately. She's kept her whereabouts a little secret, but if you try hard enough, you might be able to get it out of... What the fuck? Sorry. You might be able to get it out of the supervisor, Haka.
Seems like a decent place to start. Where would I get in contact with this person?
So he'll be able to tell you which of the factories he's actually in.
Okay. And I will, okay, is there any way that you can request a meeting with this person? You know, ask for a raise or something stupid.
Not likely. He only really deals with some of the forge spurned.
All right, well, you said something I don't, I have no idea what that means, so explain that.
Okay, so to my knowledge, the forge spurned are basically dwarves that died in the fires of their own forges, came back from the dead, and just went back to work. So they died on the job, were unsettled because they didn't finish the job, and came back from the dead to go back to work. So they are fiery undead.
Wonderful. At least we know to bring some fucking water or something. Okay, so she just deals. So he or she.
He.
Okay, so he deals with these things. So I guess we just kind of walk in and request a meeting. What does this factory make?
It's responsible for, well, the firearms, but it's really just making the firearms look like we made them here.
So it's a scam.
That's just what she's had us doing, either making alchemicals or refurbishing firearms that she already bought.
So dudes with firearms are making firearms in a place, but they're not actually doing that. They're just adding bullshit to them. Got it. So I guess we're gonna file a complaint. Best we got so far. So looking to Mr. Lazarus, do you have anything?
Not really.
Okay. So,
right.
let's go to Lucas's little stealth mission to blend in with the factory workers. So, make me a perception check as you follow in a group of workers into the factory. Okay. So, with a 26, you'll be able to notice on the way in that you can clearly see some more of the clockwork riflers just patrolling on the roof of the factory, just kind of looking over the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start making your way into the actual factory, you can see that this place is absolute chaos. There is no organization to anything that is happening here. Even just maneuvering through this is going to involve just moving across the factory floor and trying not to get into some sort of insane accident on the way there.
Okay. That's what I do best. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, what are you trying to do here? Exactly.
Other than observing chaos, I would like to see if there are any important looking people that are working around. Probably also just going to snag some like gunpowder and ammo making stuff for myself while I'm at it, but you know.
I'm just gonna kind of roll to see what factory you ended up in. Okay. So, for the most part, everyone here just seems to be kind of just grunts. You see some of the Virlac doing some of the more menial tasks, and some of the forge spurned, well, manning the forges. Surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But,
go ahead.
yeah, just for the most part, there doesn't seem to be much going on here. But can you make me an acrobatics check to just kind of avoid the chaos happening on this factory floor? Okay, so 24, you are fine. Uh, yeah, sorry. Make me a perception check. Okay. Carry on.
I'm just gonna like claim a workspace and start making ammo as I just make my way through the day.
Okay, so you man a spot on the production line. Make me a another deception check to kind of just blend in. Would you like to use your edge point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that probably fails.
Yep. So you'll be able to get through the rest of the day without much notice. Though as you start getting towards the end of the shift, you can see like the amount of sweat that's dripping off you because of the heat from the forges is starting to actually make the makeup run a bit. So it's definitely a good time to get out of here soon.
Yep. Seeing as my skin is melting, I'm probably gonna leave. Do I notice anything on my way out?
No, not really actually.
Can I pocket some of the ammo that I made on my way out?
Make me a thievery check.
Aw,
Womp womp.
Sticking by
I'm
it.
at 18.
Well, I mean, I've got 3 more minutes until a hero point.
You can think about it for a second or 3 minutes.
Can I think? Can I think about it? Or will you just give it to me now?
Kind of just
Because
as
it'll
you
be the
start,
last one for the session.
as you start reaching towards some of the ammo, one of the production line workers just kind of smacks your hand away from the bin.
Okay. I leave.
So, with your disguise kind of wearing off at this point, you make your way back to the warehouse. I have a question. Arthur, the fuck have you been doing during all this?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've been kind of so
You spelled fucking Lazarus wrong, Killcap.
Did I?
It's you put 2 U's when it's 2 A's.
Whatever. No one else saw it. It was just supposed to be funny for you guys, but I guess if you want to just fucking critique my grammar, I guess fuck you.
See, I thought it was funny.
No, it was funny, and then I noticed that part. Also, whatever. Anyways, Arthur.
So, I guess I wanna. How are people divided exactly? Who's with who?
Currently, Lucas fucked off by himself, disguised himself as a factory worker, and just went into the factory. Faraday and
paid?
your pay is that it pays your rent.
Ah.
Welcome to a factory town. Faraday and Lazarus fucked off to go kidnap somebody.
I don't want to leave Lucas alone, but he's disguised, yes.
Correct. He disguised himself and just kind of walked in with all the factory workers.
We don't really have clothing. Do we have any clothing or anything, or would we just have to do like a disguise check or something?
You would need green skin, Bone Boy.
Well, I can't do
Green
that.
bones.
But they have undead. Are there no Skeletors?
Basically, they had a very good living population. Then someone poisoned the entire water supply.
Okay. I see now. I do remember poisoning, mass poisonings.
They don't decay that quickly.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll be. I wouldn't really be much use. I guess to Lucas. Well, I mean,
You can, if you want, you are able to kind of sneak around trying to just look for clues.
oh, I have an idea.
Oh no.
Arthur Jr. I would like Arthur Jr. to sneak around, and I have a new thing. This time, I can see what he sees.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, if I use a spell, which I'll.
How long does it
probably use.
last?
Duration is sustained.
Okay.
Okay.
So just as long as you hold it, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Okay, so roll Arthur Jr. sneak check.
Yes, sir.
If I see the cat, I'm kicking it.
Why would you kick Arthur Jr.?
Because it's gonna blow my cover.
I'll have you know, Arthur Jr. has exceptional stealth.
So do
And-
I.
And Arthur Jr. would not just hover around you, mind you. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think I've used 4 hero points.
Technically got one 2 minutes ago.
Nice.
And I
Okay.
was gonna call it quits
That's for Arthur Jr.
soon anyways. Just because I don't
Okay.
want to start anything too lengthy.
Of course, fair enough. That is Arthur Jr.'s check. He will kind of try to. Well, he'll kind of sneak around the outskirts of the factory, maybe looking for places to hide around. But I will be casting and sustaining the spell Familiar's Face.
Okay.
So I can see.
While Arthur Jr. is just kind of stumbling around, somewhere on the outside of one of the factories, he does find a crate with some sort of potion inside it, but he can't really tell what it is.
But can I tell what it is?
Make me a craft check.
Hell yeah, I will. Let me just double check. How? Thought it was about to be a 2.
Okay. So you are able to tell that this is a greater comprehension elixir.
Greater comprehension elixir, huh? Are those expensive?
The greater one is like 50 gold. Basically, just for 10 minutes, you can understand any word you read, so long as they are written in a common language. So essentially, you can read any language for 10 minutes.
It's just in a crate? Is it?
Yep.
What's around the crate?
A potion.
Like, I'm talking about, like,
Just kind of
outside
like
of the
some
crate.
other crates that have just kind of been like tossed out. Looks like
Anybody,
just one box that had something in it got tossed out with everything else.
anybody nearby?
Not from the looks of it. You'd probably have to go pick it up a little later, because cat carrying a potion would look a little weird, but...
Could cat
Do it.
eat potion? Like the container. How big is the container?
I'm sorry,
Never
run
mind, I
that,
just
run
thought
that
of-
question by me again?
I just thought about how. I just thought I didn't think hard enough about how Arthur Jr. would get it out of his body, so I'm gonna just kind of retcon that
No,
question.
just eat the glass potion bottle. It'll go great.
Just like, hold it. Well, I mean, maybe he can hold it in his mouth.
Well, yeah. I mean, the cauldron in the house can swallow things whole.
Yeah.
Why not the cat?
Yeah.
Because the cauldron was big enough to do that.
How big is the cat?
Small.
Yeah.
Also, can that thing? Isn't that thing not supposed to be more than 30 feet away from you?
I see. No, I'm pretty sure because I have from what I can see, like there are things that there are spells and such related to my familiar that say I can be like a mile away, or like I don't know. It says as long as my familiar is within a mile, it's fine. So I'm pretty sure it's a little more than 30 feet.
What?
At least as far as like the familiar's face range being 1 mile targets one willing creature that is my animal companion or familiar, so I don't really need to be that close. What was I gonna say? Oh, let me think. What was your question, accidental?
I didn't ask anything.
Oh, okay. Let's see. How it could. Well, actually, I guess I don't have any. Yeah, no, Arthur Jr.'s kind of chilling around. He'll make note of the botil. I mean, I'll make note of the bottle, I guess. But he'll be kind
bottle.
of the botle. I mean, yeah. But I guess he'll kind of explore around as sneakily as she can.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
Yep. So with that, you guys have gotten a general layout of what you're looking at with the factories, who Decrosia is selling stuff to, and where the supervisor is to interrogate him about her whereabouts. So I'm gonna cut it here just in case when you guys go to talk to him, you start some huge fight or some shit.
Would we
wouldn't
do
have-
that?
We've never started a huge fight for no reason.
Yeah, come on. Have you met us?
Yes, I have met you, which is why I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
Fair. Hey, as long as they don't refuse to service one of our fellow party members, we can be cool.
Phrasing.
Okay, so we're just gonna say fuck it and raid out to Jerry, I guess, because no one else is really on. Well, fuck you too, Twitch.
Hey, that's not very nice.